let's do this again. Can't bear with this today. But, yeah, I made HP1 GBA a little more difficult in terms of finding new strats to make things a little bit quicker, but also way more annoying. But luckily it's within the first 10 minutes of the run, so if you do go for it and don't get it, then you're all good. You can just reset. Or you can just not go for them. I think it's like a minute and a half faster to go for them, or something like that. Something like that. Well, they don't have to reset for wrong stats anymore because they have RNG manipulation. The only one that does that anymore is the 3rd generation. So... Fourth generation, you have to reset if you had the wrong ID number. But 1st generation is boring to watch for me now because there's nothing to it. You manipulate your Nidoran, and you just go through the run. You do some things differently than you would in a normal non-any percent run, but other than that, it's pretty boring to me. In this game, your stats are consistent. Every time you level up, you know what stats are getting what. So... it's just a matter of getting lucky. Willow is almost never a problem. I can't say it's not ever a problem, but it's almost never a problem. Gringotts is the thing I'm worried about the most. Once we get out of Gringotts, the only thing that should be an issue is Venomous Tentacular, because VT can kill a run very easily. Aragog can kill a run easily. Lockhart can kill a run. Basilisk can kill a run. I mean... we poison Aragog turn 1, and we just go from there. Since he can't cure it, as we do damage, he'll die. Every time he webs, he'll take damage. Even though we don't get a turn to attack, we still get damage on him. Lockhart we poison, we just hope he doesn't cure it. And Basilisk, we have to rely on Fox 100%, basically. But the true obstacle The true obstacle is how fast we can get out of the Polyjuice Potion split. That's the true obstacle here. Well, Lockhart in this run is an issue. I've actually lost more runs to Lockhart than I have Aragog. And I miss Haggard Skip, so... In this run, Lockhart is a big deal. $179 again. I think that's the third time today I rolled that. Look at that low amount of lag. That's crazy. The spell you're most frightened of is Incendio Tria. Because Incendio Tria, you lose 3/4 of your health without a critical. So if you've already taken some decent damage, you die. I mean, I play this game casually to test out strats and stuff. Can we please kill both the rats? We're on just 15. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna cast a kill gnome here. Hopefully we don't roll a 0. Okay, that's not what I wanted to have happen. Alright, we at least got 1. So we're at 4. We're at 28 or 22 experience. Or 23 experience. To put us at 36. So the next fight guarantees a level up. Nice job, Harry. Yeah, this next fight will level us up. It's gonna be a single rat. See, we're at what, 36, so this puts us at 48, no 49. Oh, I hate leveling up with 49 experience. It's actually really dumb. I mean, it's nice, but it's also dumb. I might have to do Dueling Clipperson again soon. Well, let me explain why leveling up with 49 experience is so stupid. Leveling up with 49 experience means that I will level up after Mandrake 2. Now, too much experience isn't an issue. It's just how many fights it takes to get that experience. But the reason why getting 49 experience is so annoying is that you don't level up to level 5 after this fight. You're 1 experience away from level 5. Which does 2 things. One, of course you get to level 5, so you have more experience, but you also get better stats, and Harry's damage range goes up by 1. .49 is the anomaly. It's the worst anomaly of all the experience. So, we only level up to 4, we don't level up to 5. And of course I hit encounter. No, I was saying the amount of damage Harry does goes up by 1, not the amount of damage he takes. That's what I meant. The amount of damage he takes is the exact same, actually. The damage roll that he takes from Whomping Willow is still the same. The amount of damage he does goes up by 1. So instead of doing 13, 14, or 15, he does 14 through 16. Ron's doesn't change, unfortunately. But Ron is Ron. Ron's horrible. Ron's basically there as a placeholder. Since you're going to go on that route, let me explain how RNG works. Because it's different than what people may think. Basically, if you... Do you know how it works but do you know how specifically it works in this game? Because it's I don't mean that as an insult. I'm being legitimate. Yeah, I'm not trying to insult. I've worked on this game for a long time. I've learned how the RNG works. So how the RNG works is that when you start a fight, of course you get locked into an RNG scene. That's how it works for all games. You get locked into an RNG scene. However, there is one thing that is consistent. Every move you use, the RNG seed will change specifically accordingly to the spell you use, the attack you use, and all that kind of stuff. However, there is one major difference, and it's that by waiting a certain amount of time for Harry, Hermione, and enemies, you can get crits. But not every attack that they use is a crit, if that makes sense. The one anomaly to the RNG is Ron. No matter what you do, so just put it this way, no matter what actions you do, the RNG seed changes accordingly. So if you cast Vermilius, the RNG seed will go up by 3. The difference between certain things is if you're in the same RNG seed, let's say you start off at 14. At 14, if Ron is the first one to cast, and he crits, he will always critical. It doesn't matter how long you wait, you can wait for 8 minutes, he will still crit. Well, yeah, he does have a negative thing. But for Ron, no matter what you do, if you're on 14, whatever is supposed to happen will always happen. So if he rolls a crit of 23, he will always roll a crit of 23, no matter how long you wait. Doesn't matter about anything you do. So Ron's RNG is completely static. If you get something on one frame, you will always get it that exact frame. So like for instance, he will always roll a 13 at that RNG value. However, the one difference with Ron and Hermione, or Harry, Hermione, and everybody else, is that, for instance, Harry rolled a 15 that turn. But if you wait a certain number of frames after you have the cursor aimed at the enemy, he can get a critical. So for instance, this turn he would roll a 13, but if you waited, let's say, 13 frames, or 14 frames, then he might roll a crit of 28. No, it has no correlation. No correlation to the amount of HP left. Whatever the RNG value is, the enemy will do the same exact thing. So for instance, in that scenario, if the RNG seed was 20, then it will always, for instance, it will always attack Ron for like 25. It doesn't matter how much health he has. If he was at full health, if he had 20 health, it would always attack him for 25 damage. But also, if you for instance, wait a certain number of frames, yeah, monsters can crit you. But theirs is also frame dependent, just like Harry and Hermione's is. It's not static like Ron's is. No, it doesn't. It chooses who it gets to attack based upon the RNG seed. It's dependent on the RNG seed what it does. Just because someone has low health does not mean it's guaranteed to go after that character. It ensures nothing. That's what I'm trying to say. If the RNG value says it is going to attack Ron, even if Harry has 1 health, it will attack Ron. Yeah. Also, to answer your question, Legno, you can tell by my splits about how well my run is going. It's going pretty good. Actually, crazily enough, I got a PB split on Whomping Willow without criticals. Which I don't quite understand how that happened. Because of my PB split for it, I got 2 criticals. I hope it stays this way too, because I'm pretty much guaranteed to lose time on Lockhart. Because my Lockhart and PB was so good. Like, incredibly good. But my Aragog and Basilisk can be better. That's not what we want to start off with. Which means he needs to roll at least 1-0. So I don't have to heal during the fight. Or I need the crit, one of the two. I have to heal. Okay, good. Alright, so let's check to see. Also, Legno, I got the... I didn't even get to see. Oh yeah, I've submitted plenty of runs to SRC. You can see my my stat page. I've done runs of a ton of stuff. You don't see my times there, because I go under SMP on SRC. Well, that means that this is one of 16 RNG values, I can tell you right now. That's so annoying. What's even more annoying is that I've rolled a 19. 2 19s. Yeah. On normal any percent. Yeah, on normal any percent. I don't want to have to use another Wigan World Grand. Probably gonna have to, though. If I crit here, I won't have to use another Wigan World Grand. Or I could just roll a 0, that works too. Yeah, that's what every speedrunner wants to see. I have no idea how much time I lost on this split, but I lost quite a few. I lost quite a bit on this split. Wow, I don't even have a Wigan World Grand potion right now. That's highly unfortunate. Hey, Legna. I guess you're not there. But, I've learned one of my favorite things to do is go back and watch a commentary that I made a few years ago. Of my 1 hour, 22 minute, and 22 second run. And the reason why I love going back and listening to it is because I said some wrong information in it. And I love correcting it time and time again. I don't know why I do, I just enjoy telling myself that I'm wrong. But I'm not going to re-commentate it. I can just make anecdotes to it. Okay, well, I desperately need this. I usually wouldn't go for that, but I'm going to pick it up now. Because I may or may not need it later. By later, I mean, well, by having 0, that means that I had only gotten 1 drop of Wigan World Grands during that section. That's horrible. Jesus. Movie beater. Jesus. Yeah, Quidditch 4 is always the most difficult. I wish there was a way to predict Quidditch. But that would be too scary. I don't think a mere mortal could comprehend that RNG. I can't hit encounters, I don't know why I'm walking like I can. Could you imagine if I could predict the RNG seed for minigames? Alright, let's see how many glitchy walks I can get while I'm going to VT. I got 2 last time I went there. One. I always get that glitchy walk. It's just a matter of getting these 2. Ha, got 2. It's a frame perfect on these 2. Ha! Got all 3 glitchy walks. Bam. Alright. It's actually one of the best starts you can get. With Hermione's second highest roll and Harry's... Wow, okay, this fight's going extremely well. So far. Hermione has a chance to kill this coming... Oh, well... We'll never know if she'd be able to do it. She could've. Getting glitchy walk off this one is near impossible. For me, at least. So I don't know how much time I lost on herbology, so I can't accurately say how much time... Oh, well, there we go. There we go. That answers my question. I don't know what this movement is, but it's horrible. Alright. That's a good placement for that. I'm actually surprised that Greb nor Sanqui have showed up. I'm gonna pick this thing up over here. Yes, yes, a dueling club. I will be going to that later. I will be fighting in the dueling club later. No, not like right now, but closer to the end of the run. And of course, when I fight Draco, and Crap and Gold, but after those 2, I actually do legitimately go into the dueling club to fight for experience. There we go, next skip complete. It really sucks that I have to do it that way. There's no super fast setup for it. Missed it again. Nice. There we go. I certainly do love a horrible Quidditch. Certainly do love those. My favorite. Both of these Quidditches have been subpar. But now we're going to the true tests. The true test. Do not know how I evaded that encounter. Let's play some bowling, bro. I was 2 pixels off from another strike. Nope. I hate the lack of ricochets. It's too far to the right. Nope, too far to the right again. Damn. Damn it. 2 to start off and then no more after that. That's just terrible. Don't go to the left. Please don't go to the left. Thank you. Could have been better, but could have been worse on top of that, so can't complain too much. That's about where I need to be. Perfect. Probably just echoes. Probably more echoes. I'm glad I remember where all the dialogues for these are. I remember when I learned how to perfect that movement. Alright. I wonder how much time I lost there. Remember when I thought going down to the dungeon from the 6th floor, then going to the 1st floor from the dungeon to use the 1st floor shortcut to the 4th floor was faster? Good times. Good times. I get the sickles when or after I go into McGonagall's office. Oh my god. That's like the furthest in you can be and get the book. That's horrible. That lost me about half a second. I could have kept that line. Going back to the basics. Actually, I could grab them now. I'll grab them now. 196. That's an insane amount from that. Wow. I'm glad I went and got them now. It's not the best of placement, but it's not the worst of placement, so... Wow. 196. That's the most I've ever gotten from that drop before. That is definitely not the best of placements. That's the placement the task went for. My favorite part about the task, honestly, was manipulating to get one Wiggenweld Grand Potion out of Herbology, so we could heal during the, Basilisk fight. I thought that was the funniest part of the whole run. Well, we are for sure losing time here because of that, so... Alright, so what we do here, we go up to... wow, don't know what that movement was. Go up to the common room. Make horrible... well, first we make horrible movement on the 4th floor. Do whatever the hell that was. Alright, 5th floor we talk to the guy here. Placement could have been better, and movement could have been better. Am I gonna run into the drums? I did. It's probably the worst thing that could have happened there. Hello? Yeah, it looks good so far, but don't forget, we still have 4 splits to go. Remember, there's no such thing as a 100% PB. Until Basilisk is beaten, the PB is not beaten. Remaining optimistic, like I said, until there is no reason to be optimistic anymore. God, how small is her hitbox? Alright, pick up this money right here. 152, that's a... dude, all my sickle pickups were amazing to this run. Alright, so, the major problem we have right now is we have basically no way to heal health for the grind in Dueling Club. We have 1 Wiggenwell Grand and 1 Wiggenwell Potion, and that's it. Yeah, business as usual. This is exactly the opposite of Dueling Club %. In Dueling Club %, we have all the potions in the world. You know, we spent our life savings getting sickles in that one, or getting potions in that one. Not here. No, we don't. No siree. We don't do that here. I love how we buy 75 of each potion and get hit on purpose. Need that bludger to stop. Oh wow, perfect. Can't get much better than that now, can we? I lie, definitely can get much better than that. The best we can do is not get hit by the bludger, catch the snitch, and still not get hit by the bludger again, so... but it's just safer to get hit by the bludger. So, basically what we're trying to do is we're trying to get an insanely good, and when I say insane, I mean insanely good, Dueling Club. I'm pretty sure we leveled up after VT. So, we should be fine. If we didn't level up after VT, that's a problem. Like, a big problem. Because we have no magic in that case. Oh wait, no, that's not a big deal. Never mind, because we're gonna die during the split twice, so that doesn't matter. If we didn't level up after VT, that means we'll level up after the first fight in Dueling Club. Get on your box. The box is over there for a reason, cat. Don't know how many times I have to tell you that. Alright. You know, after thinking about it again, we will revisit Dueling Club % at some point in time. When, I'm not exactly sure. But expect it. I'll rewatch the run and make sure that I know everything that I'm doing. When the time for suffering is empty. No, time for suffering is Flipindo % and HP 1. That's suffering. A war crime. You know, I remember the very first time I streamed this game. It was not on this account, by the way. It was not on this account. But as always, so lucky festive. I'm just really good at... I'm not that good at RNG predicting counters. I just get lucky. There's a difference. I can't do that in this category, because it's just... I can't. It's not the same. I'm trying to decide, do you think it's faster to pick the stuff up the way I do, or is it faster to pick up in the opposite order that everybody else does? Okay. Well, I'm sorry that I put a ton of time into figuring out the 2 hardest fights in the run. I'm sorry. It's not my fault well, it is my fault. It's not like I meant to put so much time and get a 1 in 256 chance 2 times in a row. Why couldn't that have landed? Why couldn't that have landed? Why couldn't that have landed? Strongest and fastest, that is correct. At the health I'm at level 8, 3 of the 4 spells that he casts can kill me if they crit. My 80% run basically had everything go right the entire time, so... Everything that could have gone right, went right. The only thing that could have gone better was Fox getting a crit on a different turn, or critting more than once, obviously. If he had crit on another turn, that saved a turn. But fortunately, it didn't actually do anything for me. And I did calculate after the run was over. It did not change a thing. I just happened to get 1 in 256 chances twice in a row. I happened to get a 1 in 64 chance Basilisk. I was able to somewhat predict my Mandrakes. Not that it really mattered. I more guessed on the second one about how much I needed to heal. I should have healed the full, but I didn't. But it's okay because I'm super insane. I skipped buying items at the end of the game, which was unreasonably stupid. Got an Aragog fight where I broke free with one of the with Harry, so I was able to skip to get Ron to break free, then not have a backfire. Like I said, everything that could have gone right went right. The only other thing that could have gone well other than crits was Crab and Goyle being a 2-turn fight instead of a 2.5-turn fight. Like it's gonna be right now. It's gonna be a 2.5 or 3-turn fight. I know, challenge them to a wizard duel. As opposed to, you know, doing what they do in the movie where they levitate 2 cupcakes in the air and they eat them. Because that would save me quite a good bit of time. You know, I wish that was like an option. You know, you choose what you want to do. Do you want to fight them to give them the cakes, or do you want to levitate them in the air? And of course, we would always choose levitate them in the air. Except for, you know, old times where I'd be like, no, we're gonna fight them because we want the experience. And then you realize how stupid of an idea that is multiple years later, and lose to them on purpose. Like a normal human being should. I love how the Goyle sprite flips out at the end. He starts turning to the left. Excuse me. Maybe that was RNG manipulation. Who knows? Maybe that was RNG manipulation. I don't know. I certainly don't know that. Expelliarmus? No, that's not Expelliarmus. But any cast kills Harry, and Expelliarmus kills Ron. Or we can roll zeros on Ron, you know. That's a thing too. Just crit, please. That's the opposite of critting. God, this fight. God, this fight. Jesus Christ, guys, come on now. Okay, any spell kills. Any single one. Thank you. Hey Grim, you're just in time to see a potential PB. Potential. I was wondering where you were. Dude, this Slytherin chick. She always be doing that, man. Ow. It's fine. Alright, let's go crit. Let's go crit. Let's go crit. That's not a crit. Let's go crit. Let's go crit. That's not a crit. That's not a crit. Let's go crit. Just cast. Just land, please. Thank you. Alright, come on, let's crit. My damage range is apparently up to 51 as I learned last time at this level. So if we just roll a 51 or crit, you know, that's always a thing. I'm just saying. Against some pleb wizard. Flipendo can kill, but we're gonna cast Vermilius, because Vermilius is a faster cast than any other spell in this game. I know you're right here. If you want to duel again, I'll be right here. Yeah, you better be right here. I gotta kill you some more. 6 more times to be exact. I cannot kill you in 2 turns unless I crit. So here comes the major issue. As I said earlier, I cannot. I know what I didn't do. I know what I didn't do. Don't cast it again. Thank you. I know what I didn't do. And it's gonna cost me some time. Because I'm a genius. A genius in the making. Right here. Look what I forgot to equip, everybody. I'm just gonna die because... Genius in the making. I'm just gonna die. I'm not even gonna heal. I'm just gonna die. Or I can get a crit. You can roll a 0. That's not a 0. Shut up. I don't need your guys' sass. I lost on purpose. Come on, guys. You should know this by now. I lose on purpose. I have to make them feel better about themselves. It's a joke, it's a joke! It's a prank, bro, it's a prank. It is official. It is an official category. As of yesterday. Ooh. This has a 3 in 7 chance of killing. Yes! Yes, a 2-hit KO. A 2-hit KO. A 2-hit KO. We are in there, boys. We're in there. Oh. Oh, 1 health, are you kidding me? Alright, 1 more time. Last fight. Let's get a 2-hit KO. 2-hit KO. Don't meow at me. This has a 2 in 7 chance of killing. That's alright. That's it. That 2-hit KO. That's it. We're in there, boys. We're in there. Dude, look at that placement. Did you guys see that placement? God, it's so beautiful. Okay, this movement is horrible. But don't worry. Don't worry. It's all RNG manipulation. For Aragog. We're looking that far into the future, boys. And girls, depending on everybody's gender. We are not sexist in this channel. Shut up, Malfoy. I don't need to hear from you. Come on, let's get out of the common room. Let's go, let's go, let's go. You already about to see a time save here? Because there's about to be a time save here. Here comes the time save of all time saves. Boop. Alright. Alright. Okay. So... if we maintain a minus 135 for the rest of the run, we are looking at about we're looking at potentially a sub 131. Potentially. Potentially. We need to get, in order to, get sub 130, I need to save way more time than I can potentially save. Basically, what we're gonna have to bank on, and like this is legitimately serious, what we have to bank on is we're gonna have to go for a Lockhart that has never been seen before. We're gonna have to have like a 4 or 5 crit Lockhart. Okay, never had that happen, not even in practice. Right. He can't cure poison. Alright. We're going to have an Aragog that just attacks. We have to have both of them break free first turn. And just have them constantly attack. Right? And most importantly, like one of the more important things, not have Ron backfire. Like that's super important as well. Don't forget about that. We cannot have Lockhart land a critical or cure his poison. He needs to roll zeros. He needs to roll zeros. And for the finale, we have to have 2 criticals on Basilisk. 2. Now, you are asking for some sort of odd. You're asking for worse odds than... Yeah, you're asking for almost worse odds than the odds I had for my PB in any percent. Oh yeah, that's another thing. I can't hit any encounters. That's another thing. Also, very importantly, very importantly, Harry cannot die at the very end of the Lockhart fight. Mind you that as well. How did I avoid that? Dude, that is literally the craziest encounter avoid, I think, of my entire career. 6 years on and off speedrunning this game, and I have that encounter. I should have just paused, but no. I'm a legend. We're not a baby. We're legends here. This is where legends are born. Legends are born here. Alright, so all of our sickle drops were really amazing this run. Alright, let's go. I don't know if I needed those pepper-ups, but I got them anyway. Okay. So we have 11 Wig and Will Grands. We're gonna have 6 Revive Potions. I'm pretty sure I have plenty of, I'm so glad that we can't get encounters in the castle at night. Alright. Here we go. So we have a small window where we can hit encounters on the way to Hagrid's Hut. And you know we won't be doing that. We're not all about that. We ain't got time for that in this channel. We don't have time for the encounters. All this movement is RNG manipulation for them not being in my way. Just so y'all know. See, perfect. That not as good placement was for for RNG for encounters not to spawn very quickly. That means our RNG encounter spawn number is going to be at like 62 or 81, which means we shouldn't see an encounter for a little bit. See, I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, didn't see an encounter. There we go, see? There we go. Alright, everybody. No, cat. Not right now. Stay right there. Stay right there. Just stay right there, cat. One break free. And an attack stand that broke free. You know, I almost used enemy attack skip. I was half tempted to do it. Use web again, please. Attack. Hair needs to break free this turn. This is not a good Aragog. Oh my lord, this Aragog is so bad. Attack Harry, please. Good. Thank you. Don't web. Thank you. Oh god. Dude, just kill Ron. For real. Kill Ron. Harry break free. Nope, Ron break. Why is Ron the one always breaking free? Why? Why? Harry breaks free, right? Good. God, this stupid game. This fight could not have gone any worse. Oh, I should have healed Harry with the Wig and Blood Potion. Whatever. He dies. Good, 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 good. Bam! I don't know how that travesty of a fight did that, but it did. I don't understand how that fight saved me that much time. I'm trying to avoid encounters, so I'm gonna go a little bit out of my way to avoid them. And I missed the Grand Pepper up potion pickup. That's alright. That's alright. To have an encounterless, completely encounterless forest, I will take that. And this time I didn't even have to pause to get around them. Okay. Just gonna breathe a little bit. Just a little bit though. We don't need to breathe a whole lot. I don't need that much oxygen. You know, I'll save it for everybody else who's watching. You have your box, go on your box. There you go. See, you can see the whole world from up there, Cat. The whole world. Alright, so this Lockhart fight... So, like I said, in PB, this Lockhart fight was, I mean, completely amazing. Like, one of the best I'd ever had. By a long shot. I had 2 crits and him cure poison only twice. While only using 2 revive potions. So... yeah. That is not the start I needed. I'll have Harry cast it this time. Oh god, that spell. God, seeing that spell is so scary. Of course he'd cure it. That's alright. I'll take a turn where he... I'll just take a turn where he doesn't have poison. And maybe he'll kill Ron. Hey Daniel, how you doing? Don't cure it, please. Thank you, just kill Ron. Just blow up. Actually, no, wait, hold on. I'll heal him. There we go. That's what we'll do. Yeah. Cool. Stressed. This run is too good. I hate seeing that. I hate seeing that. The game knows I hate seeing that, yet it does it anyway. Everybody's gonna die. It's a poison party. It's a poison party, everybody. There goes Harry's life, just like that, completely eviscerated. Oh my god. I didn't see how much health Ron had. Okay, that's fine. I keep forgetting this man learns Fumos. How much damage did I do? 6. He doesn't die this turn. Just kill Ron. Yeah, you're telling me this is dangerous. I probably should have healed Harry's health. Okay, good. You know what? Old time strats. Really old time strats. Did strats like this years ago. I told you I'd have to have a borderline amazing Lockhart. That is not the time for a 0. Not the time. Yes. Dude, I'm a minute ahead of my PB. Of course I can. Come on, I can see one more encounter. I knew I was gonna see one. I knew I was gonna see one. Alright, everybody. Alright, everybody. Alright, everybody. What do we want? A PB. When do we want it? Now. I probably shouldn't have cured it yet. Probably should have attacked. That's alright. Okay, come on, bird. You have like one job. Alright, bird, you have one job. Unless you get crit, you can't die this turn. Oh, nice. Okay, once again. Okay. Okay. Stupid bird. No. Time. I'm gonna say it's a 1:31. Let's say a 1:31:49. Yeah. 1:31:49. That's the time I think it is. I mean, it's sub 1:32. I know that. I'm still confused on how I still saved all that time on Aragog. Not surprised I lost time on Lockhart, honestly. Didn't expect to lose, you know, almost a minute. But Master has given Dobby a sock. Master has presented Dobby with clothes. Dobby is free. $31.53. 1 minute and 1 second PB.